Bum, bum, bum.
I know it.
I don't remember how to do the background.
There we are.
Bum, bum. Meeting is now streaming live on YouTube. We are. Hello, everybody.
You with the timeouts. Are you what am I, a child?
You must be. They think you. If they have to put you in a timeout.
This, I can't believe it just offered me that. Are you serious? I'm not even conservative or liberal, and I would never ever do that. Only libtards do that.
That's
I'm
right.
sorry. This happened to me this morning on Brian Craig's chat.
What did
They
it
put,
offer you?
they offered me a new thing you can put people in timeout. Are you out of your minds?
Wow.
Don't actual MAGA understand that that's against MAGA, against freedom of speech? I
Well,
can't believe
I
that.
mean, you got to consider the source too. So they don't have freedom of speech.
YouTube,
Oh, well,
boob tube. Right. And people that think they're using it wisely are actually falling into the damn trap. Wake the
yeah,
hell up.
yeah.
God, I came on all nice wearing my blowjob lipstick. Um,
It matches the tie.
well,
Couldn't
that's why I did it because I couldn't find a red
find the
scarf.
other
And
stuff.
my husband looked at me. He goes, "Well, that's not you." I'm like, "No, it's not me." He's like, "But I know there's a reason you did it." Boy, does he know me. I don't.
Mhm.
I don't know if anybody's gonna come on. I'm just like, wow. I'm just still. What a morning already. I was gonna be so happy and cheerful, and it was just like, no, I can't. I'm done with the broadcasters. Okay,
Yeah, yeah. Just
I'm
so,
done with them.
I don't know what they're
Um,
doing.
I think Lou Valentino is the only one I'll be following because he's from New York. I think I just get him, you know. Although, I mean, Lou, everything is not a surprise. Believe me, almost everything you're watching is fucking fake. That's what bothers me. I mean, I haven't been interested in the news for years, let alone the last 6, 7 years, the last 2 or 3 years. Just bores me because I know it's all fake. It's all a
Yeah.
plan. I mean, Benny Johnson, I don't catch him too often. And the one time I catch him live, he's like, I need this now. And I'm like,
But well, you
hey,
you gotta take into
okay, dude.
consideration that he does have a big reach. He does reach a lot of people. And a lot of the stuff he says is actually true. I mean, I don't like Tucker Carlson for president, for vice president. No, I don't think so. Tucker Carlson needs to be where Tucker Carlson is. He's a reporter.
Tucker Carlson is probably not Tucker Carlson.
Well, I
I'm not
don't
even
know.
sure who's who anymore.
I didn't either. So everybody, I mean, you can tell some people wear masks. You can just tell.
You're
Yeah.
seeing it now?
Yeah, oh, yeah. You can see it. I've always seen it. Just it's you really don't want to believe it, but you know it's happening. I mean, they're making a mockery of our whole country and our intelligence, and they're
Yeah,
telling
but
us
who?
everything
Who
that
is
we
making that
learned is.
mockery? Is it the good guys or the bad guys?
There you go. I don't
Because
know, man.
nobody is this
I mean,
stupid to be like, oh, Biden is a real president.
right.
How could anybody in their right mind believe that?
I don't see how they could see that he's got his faculties about it.
But
How do they not see that? It boggles my mind.
uh, people, the conspiracists say that he's played by James Biden, Jim Carrey, and
Hmm.
I think James Woods.
Well, I
Charles.
believe. I mean, the way the man he's depicted in some of the pictures and some of the little videos. I mean, the man is definitely senile. Definitely. Yeah. I mean, I've seen senile before. Joe Biden exhibits senile.
Or is he an actor pretending to be senile?
Well, yeah, and every doctor out there that is that kind of doctor would say that Joe Biden is definitely senile. But I don't
Have
care
you,
about that because Joe Biden still needs to pay for his crimes.
did we not find Cook? I mean, there's just so much going on. We have Hunter's laptop, we have
Oh my
Nancy's,
God.
we do.
And, and the FBI
We have
covering it
Wieners.
all up.
Huh? Right.
And the
Oh
FBI
yeah,
covering it all
tell me what happened with the FBI today?
up. That was yesterday. They're in Congress. They had a big fight about the Joe Biden tapes. Congress is the one the committee that Jim Jordan is on. They're trying to get the tapes of Joe Biden's testimony, just so that they can see how much of a doddering old man he is, and it'll prove it. And but they won't give it, and now Joe Biden is trying to invoke presidential privileges and not let them have the
Presidential privilege.
transcripts on the tape at all. And we want the tapes. We need to see the tapes. The
The
world needs to
Constitution
see.
clearly states that if you cause treason in this country, you're viable by law. It doesn't matter if you're president or a serf or
There are
um,
consequences that you have to meet when you violate that law.
yeah.
I
So
I
Congress is
I,
all
I don't like them. I don't like them. But hey, man, you don't do them. Why do you do them if you have the chance of meeting those consequences? Why would you do them? Why would you do that?
mm,
And I don't want to do anything that would make me do that. No, I don't want to go there. Mm-mm. But I know that other people they should not be allowed to act in the manner that these guys are acting. I mean, I don't care how high
but that's
of a
the
position you
thing.
have.
And look at the word you used. Perfect example. You used the word acting.
Yeah.
Acting. They're acting. AOC has been nothing but a mule, a
No,
big
she is
mouth
definitely a deal.
fucking
Kind of looks like
mule.
a dude.
She's been gone for a long time. I don't know who this creature is that they have there, but that's not her. And Garland's because they're all freaking gone. Somebody
That
brought up
Merrick Garland,
that,
oh man, that there's that one senator who came back. She's after him. Oh yeah, he's a bad man. That
oh,
Merrick Garland.
Paulina, Luna,
Yeah, Anna Paulina.
Anna Paulina. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't like him either. He's Well, I don't like these people because they're bad and they're breaking the law. They're violating people's rights. It's not right. You don't get to do that, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She was on maternity leave?
Yeah, I think she said she was on maternity leave and she came back. I think it says that in that video too. I think that's where I got it from, that she was on
I
that.
didn't watch it. I didn't get a chance to watch it yet.
It
When
was
did you
pretty
send it to me
good.
last night? It doesn't matter.
I sent it last night. You were already asleep.
Yeah. Um, I'm in a lot of anguish because some of the conspiracies that have been coming out are very against what I believe in. Um, I would say what half of this country and the world would believe in.
Whatever they've been
And
doing is coming out now. We're gonna see.
you believe that.
Oh yeah, whatever they've been doing, it's all coming out now. Supposedly, Uh, June 6th is a day that everything is supposed to really hit the fan. But then, we've had these dates. Well, this date is everything's gonna come out on this date. But you've heard these before. But so there's another date for you.
They
I don't
always
know
give
if it's
us
gonna come out like that. It
they
hasn't.
always give us
Nothing has.
dates. I
Yeah.
don't know if I believe in all that crap. There are
Yeah, me
certain
either,
things.
because nothing has happened on the dates that they said was supposed to happen.
Well, okay, here's something. I don't, in one of the last videos was talking about 2012 a lot. 2012, a lot of stuff happened in 2012. People were aware, more of humanity was aware of what was going on with the cabal, and
We
I'm
woke
trying to
up to
be careful what I say.
politics.
I'm like,
The people of the America woke up to
right,
politics.
right.
Mhm.
Uh,
To the bad stuff that they've been doing.
well, 2012, I believe, was also supposedly in the Mayan calendar the end of civilization as we know it. Like, it
Yeah.
was something like they were going to destroy the Earth, or the Earth was going to collapse in upon itself, or meteor shower, or something like that. Um, Strange enough, like Renaissance means death of an old way and rebirth of something new, right? So it could quite be taking literally that in 2012 we started over.
Yeah.
It's weird that things like that match up. It's almost too strange. Do me a favor, share this. Do you know how to share the stream, Joe?
Um, yeah.
Are you on the YouTube in your phone on the channel?
Yes.
So there should be a way to share it, at least to conspiracies and Mega Q and Trump's Women Warriors. There should be a weird. Oh, share it in Megafunk too. I do not like lipsticks, folks. I very rarely wear lipstick, so I'm like surprised I have this crap on my face. Chapstick galore, but never lipstick. I was bitten by a dog, so my lips have always been uneven. Don't care for lipstick.
Mhm.
It's one of those things women have to deal with. God, if you listen to certain people, women are jerks and they can't work together. And yeah, well, the Democratic Party has proven that wrong. Give me a break. They seem to work together just fine. It just seems to be mega conservative Catholics. Oh, I have nothing against religion, but dear Lord, Allie, put down the Bible, live life a little bit.
Mhm.
What's her name? Ellie McBeal. No, she's a good girl. I like her. Actually, I don't know much about her except for some of her theories. And it's like when it comes to people's lives, no, no, you have no right because you have not lived. You could tell by the way you talk, you have not lived. I have lived 50 times more than that. Like some of these people, conservatives especially, they live in an awful little tiny bubble. Get out of your bubble, conservatives. Not all. Most people I know that are more on the conservative side,
Mhm.
there you go. Thank you, Joe. Are like the coolest people. They really are. But you got to give a little leeway. You're not God, so don't pretend to be. You're not even close. You're not, I don't get
We are
it.
just people. We are
What
all
does Nancy always
just.
call it? Holier than, no, Bible thumpers. No, what the hell
Mhm.
does she,
Yeah,
I,
Bible thumpers.
something like that. It's like, come on
Mhm.
now.
Yeah. We're all just people. That's all
I
we are.
remember that's it. You only live once. You're all just people. I'm hoping people come into the Zoom. We're going to test it. I wish I invited Chris this morning. He's probably working. So maybe we'll do this on the week next weekend. But well, I'm just trying to get used to this live and
You'll
being
get it.
live. And Joe has work, so this is not going to be long. It's just like,
No, just
but you
testing
did
the
good.
waters.
You got that done.
Mhm.
You were able to share. I got tons of other groups, but I'm not, it's just not worth it. I was gonna say, I remember when Anomaly, like, I don't know, 6 years ago, called me Satan. Literally. I'm so sorry that my conspiracies do not mix in with your living life, that I have to be called Satan, the devil or Satan. Yeah, I think he called me both. I'm like, really? On a live. I don't think I would do that. Maybe. Depends who we're talking about, not somebody watching your show, however. Matt Locke, I mean, I must have been one of his first couple of hundred fans. Now he's got over 10,000 fans, but at that time he had nobody. I was he was like independence shouldn't exist, and I'm like,
Yeah,
I
whatever
am
happened to
independent.
Matlock? I wonder
I
what
don't
happened to him.
know. I don't know, honestly. After COVID and all that, I don't know.
Yeah.
Who else?
Hmm.
I used to watch Ben Shapiro when he was just a little tad in YouTube. I mean, people
Yeah.
should watch his old YouTube stuff.
He was good when he was
He's
a lot younger. He's getting a little,
frisky. No, he's
I don't
okay.
know.
Confused about.
I guess he's getting tired of of all of them attacking him. So he like goes and attacks them. It's all about let me prove you wrong. Let me prove you wrong. Let me prove you wrong. And he does that, but that's not what it's supposed to be about. It's
You're
supposed to be about
right, Joe. Oh
education.
my God. Yeah, it's supposed to be
This is
us
about
working together to
education.
make.
We need to
You
all
can't.
educate ourselves on what the hell
Brian
these
Craig
people are
really pissed me
doing.
off this morning. RFK
Everybody,
is a good
everybody is
man.
trying to tell you what to do when you need to figure out what to do on your own.
I well that, but you also have to work as a collective. It's my
That's
favorite
true.
freaking word.
Yeah.
We're
Well, yeah,
humanity. We are of the human race. Not one person should go without being heard. Who the
right,
hell are you to shut them up? And
right.
stop taking crap from RFK from like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I'll call you out on it. Dudes,
People do change, their views do
he's not
change.
anti-gun. He is, but then again, Trump never explained his exact stance on abortion. Oh, because it's women's rights. You know what? Have a woman explain it. Men, shut the fuck up. Have a woman explain it.
Right.
It has nothing to do with women's rights, but if they think it does, let's get some pro-life women out there explaining it.
See, yeah, I think the problem with that, with the abortion thing, was that they perverted it. They
Yes.
perverted the bill. I mean, it was supposed to, when they first put it out, that it was supposed to help women. The women that were taking the hanger and destroying themselves in the back rooms, because they were embarrassed that they were pregnant. It was supposed to help those women. It wasn't supposed to be about what it became.
Women
It
have to
became
realize where those babies are going, what they're being used for. It has nothing to do with your rights. It has to do
exactly.
with them taking those body parts.
That's right.
It
That's
really
right.
is. Wake up. Wake
Yeah,
up,
I
women.
just don't
Has
want to
nothing
get
to do with your
graphic. I
rights.
don't. I don't
Because
like the
what's the
graphic
right?
stuff.
You think they're being disposed of. You think that fetus is being disposed of.
Stop. You're being used.
All biohazards go into certain areas. There's needle sections, there's sections for, waste of certain
Yeah.
sorts, human waste. Then there's sections
Hmm.
for body parts. Come on. So really, women, what rights do you have? You don't know what's going on with it afterwards.
Well,
Fools.
they're. I
So
mean.
done
I
with it.
mean. It's. I know what women are trying to be kind. When they be nice to the man who thinks he's a woman. But look what he's doing. He's
A
coming
man
into your
that thinks he's a
sports
woman
now,
is gay.
and he's coming into your sports
Period.
now. He's coming into your sports, and he's trying to take over your sports. He's a man. It's a man trying to take over what you fought for. Do you guys remember what a suffragette is?
A what?
A suffragette.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
A
There's some kind of.
suffragette. Suffragette.
Yes, 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 yes,
SUFFERGETTE.
yes, yes. Go on.
Yeah. That, I mean, look what they fought for. They fought for the women's rights, back in when it was bad. Suffragette.
Suffragette?
Suffragette?
I don't
Suffragette.
know.
Suffragette.
Look it up.
Say
When all
hello,
else fails, Google.
Ridgeview. Hi, Ridgeview. Say hello to Ridgeview.
Good
Say
morning,
hello.
Ridgeview. I was
It's
able to catch a
RIDGE.
live stream today. We never do live streams. This is like our second one.
Right. We're just trying it out.
We're trying it out.
Yeah.
But really, it's more about trying to
Mhm.
get some of you guys to join us.
Right.
And yeah, we'll be live
It's
and I'll have
odd.
my friend do it. He's much better at all this stuff.
Mhm.
I'm just like a simpleton when it comes to,
Open up your mouth and say something.
well, that's what we want. We want to hear
Yes.
everybody.
Yes. Everybody needs to say something.
I'm just so
Speak your
very upset
piece.
with people. We can't get together by now. I mean, we can't fight as one, even the
No.
damn liberals.
We
Just,
we you know, as much as we all hate it,
mm,
we must find a common ground with the liberals because they are Americans too.
you know, how can a child know that? That's exactly what I thought of when I was 15, 16.
Mhm.
Well, you ain't gonna win this way, and you ain't gonna win that way. So let's go down the frickin' middle. How hard is this? That's why I like Lou. I really do. And that's why I like Trump. Believe it or not, that's a New Yorker. It really is a New Yorker. That's how we think.
Mhm.
You're never gonna be in first, so you might as well just trudge along, do your best, because there's always somebody way ahead of you. There's always gonna be somebody in last, and those are the people you want to move forward. Got to give them a little love in life. I don't know.
Yeah. Be happy. Try and
Anything
be
else in the
happy.
news? Because I'm like roaring to go. Was there anything else in the news, Joe?
Oh, just the same old crap about the Middle East and sending all of our money over there,
I'd love
in
to do that on a
Israel
live, but I can't
and Ukraine.
can't say the words.
All these other places are sending our money. It's our money, yet they keep spending our money. How is it that these people are representatives of us? And the whole world needs to quit doing this one thing. Stop calling these people leaders. They're not our leaders.
Hmm.
They are representatives of the people. They are not a leader. I would never, ever follow
Very
any
good.
one of those peoples into battle. And that's what
Very
a
good.
leader. I would never follow them.
That's right. Trump is a leader.
Absolutely not. Absolutely 150,000% no.
That makes a
Trust
lot of
those
sense,
people.
Joe. Well said.
I would never trust those people in I mean, come on, with your
Yeah.
life. That's what war is. That's what they want to put. I had a guy at work because I live in a blue state, and he said, "Look, we're Democrats. Look, Democrats. There's no war. We never have war, and yet there's three wars that are going on. Three wars where they're involved in. So I don't see
Hmm.
how he says that. They're just
There's
crazy.
one big war going on. One big, massive war behind the scenes. It has nothing to do with, I mean, it does. It has to do with the Ukraine and Israel and all this shit in America, but it's one huge war, and people have not said it. It is World War III. We
It
were
is.
in World War III. It is
It
pretty much
is.
done.
Well, I mean, we're all fighting. All the countries are fighting. Everybody's fighting.
Well, they're fighting against their own governments.
Well,
We're
and
paying
we're funding it.
when America pays other governments, it is not going to the people or to these governments. It's going into the elite pockets.
Yeah, what
I
I
mean, it's
don't
very
understand is where are they
simple. It's a
getting the
very
money
simple
from?
concept. What?
Where are they getting the money from? Keep
Us.
printing it. Yeah, I
Well,
hear that. I keep
that's the
hearing that.
thing. They own the mint.
Yeah.
It's paper money is fake money. That's
Oh, okay.
really
Appointment this morning.
Okay.
what
I
was
don't have
that,
enough time to get
Justin?
my shit for work. So I'll just be back.
Morning, Justin. Another
He's out
smart
the
kid.
door.
All three are talented. All three of your sons are talented. They all know cars.
Hmm.
Oh, we have to change your name. Joe sells cars
Yeah.
at Corley's in Albuquerque. Joe sells cars at.
Yeah, but like I said, Carol, we all need to find a common ground because we
Oh,
all have
yeah.
to exist in this world, no
Been
matter what.
trying to do that forever, but people put down RFK. They either go too far and put down Trump for no reason. We have a few people that comment, like this guy Merlin in our group. It is very hard to talk to him because he thinks Trump is just as bad as Biden. And I've also been told that from very high conspiracy authority, if that's what you want to call it. And let me tell you, I've seen every conspiracy there is. I am a master of conspiracies. I must be at this point. Um, and they say that they killed Trump because he wanted to do warp speed. So do I believe that? God, I hope not. I hope not, because humanity still needs something.
No, I don't believe that. I mean, I just don't believe that.
That's a tough one to believe. But what if
I
it's
do
true?
want to know why they're not.
That's what
I
I always
know
think. What if
they're
it's
not
true?
telling. I wonder why they're not reporting on the when they make an attempt on President Trump's life. Because I know they're trying. I know
Oh,
they've done
uh,
it. You know
they
they
were up
have.
to like 30 something,
Yeah,
maybe
37 or
2 years
something.
ago.
Yeah,
30, 32 attempts on his life.
yeah.
About 2 years ago from the last time. Yeah, no, we're getting it. We get it from either Q or
And it's
um,
always late though.
well, no, Q predicted some
Yeah,
from what I know. Like I said, I really don't follow them, but that's when, well, there are certain people that still follow Q in our group, but mostly they don't. Oh, the flat earth theory. That's the one that divides conspiracists. The flat earth theory out of
the
everything.
Earth is not flat. In a vacuum, matter would turn round because of the vacuum.
Well, they don't believe it's a vacuum. Flat earthers believe that the space is actually water.
Oh, that's right. We live
I
in
have no
water.
comment on it. I believe the world is sphere, but I do love a lot of their theories, and a lot of their theories are biblical. They make sense. However, I think the flat earth part is a psyop. Um, it kicked in Rumble, but then TikTok picked it up and started spreading the shit out of it, which makes me think it just puts up a red flag for me.
Right.
Um, no, I don't know. The flat earth is understandable because of the zodiac, because of the clock. I mean, I see their what is Patch always used to bring up water can't sit, the
Yeah,
water has to sit flat.
right. Can't
It
sit
can't,
flat on a round globe. Oh, but it
and
can.
they didn't believe in gravity,
Right.
which doesn't make any sense to me. No matter what word you want to call it, if an apple falls from a tree, it's gravity. I don't care if you want to call it apple falling from a tree. That just
Right.
proves the science of something pulling us down to this earth.
Right.
Then there's other conspiracies that absolutely tell us that we aren't from this earth because the gravity is too heavy for us. I personally believe this. I mean, a lot of people have leg problems, growth problems. There's a reason Barron is so tall. Back problems. We we were created on this earth. We were not meant to live here. I believe that. Not saying that God isn't real. God is there. God created all of it.
Did.
So listen, these are like either they're extremely, and I mean, this has got to be like a couple of dozen sources, right? Now, either they're extremely all mad, or we all know a little bit of something. Now, people thought I was mad during 9/11. I couldn't even talk to my husband. Thank God he rarely watches the shows because he gets enough of it in real life. But I could barely talk to him. My husband is retired, uh, homicide. So he was there during 9/11, and he has fought 9/11 cancer. This will be his third battle. And well, it's all hopefully that one's gone. But I couldn't talk to him about who was president and why I didn't believe. I was there too. I don't want to get through the whole, I don't want to go through 9/11 crap, but it's true. It really boosted my opinion. And then of course you have the skull and crossbones, and there's just so much proof. There's so much proof, and I don't know why people sleep to it. How do you not believe in like
Ouch.
you're here on pro-life? Very good. Yes. Oh, I'm definitely pro-life. I don't understand why
Yeah,
anybody's arguing about this. Why this was an issue 200 or 300 years ago. Humanity, can we grow up now?
yeah,
I
right.
mean, there's certain things. Jails. People look at jails and they look at schools and they look the same with the playground and everything. It's the same. How did we not have something different than jails? I love Trump in his Agenda 47 saying we're going to have flying cars and all this stuff. Well, why the hell not? Who was keeping us back? How am I able to communicate with people across the country, across the world in a matter of minutes, and we can't have floating cars? I mean, we have hoverboards, and I mean, they even had, am I wrong, or did Ford make a water car?
Oh yeah, they made one,
Right?
quite a few of them.
Right? And that was what, in the 40s, 50s,
I
50s,
think
I
it was
think.
the 40s, late 40s, early 50s. Yeah,
So where are those? Why do we have to pay for
rusting, rusting
rust?
away.
So nowadays you make them like the Batmobile and plastic coat them or something. Come on, they
Yeah.
have all this crap. The Chinese can come up with something like that. You know, I don't think we're getting enough of the Chinese news. I was watching like about a week ago or
Mm,
maybe 2 weeks ago. So many of their counties were flooded. Uh, they were just uh, you couldn't walk through that. It looked worse than Katrina.
mhm.
And I'm like, how is this not, how do we not see this stuff on our regular news? You really have to watch the Australian news.
Right. We are all left, right, and center. That's right. We are.
Who is that?
Huh.
Who is Rich View?
Our fan,
We called
somebody that's listening to us.
you're brilliant, Joe, but
I don't
they
know
called
who
you
they are
Rags.
because that's what it says on on the picture.
Does it?
Yeah, my
Oh,
name
it
says
does.
Rag.
It does.
Yeah.
Since when?
I
Why
just
don't
never
you tell them
changed
why your name is Rags?
my name because I'm a clown. Rags is my clown name. I was in the early '90s. I went to clown class and became a clown. I am a hobo clown. My wife is a clown. My mother-in-law is a clown, and my father-in-law is two clowns. So, but yeah, for a while I did it for a while, and then I don't do it again. But I kept the name. I mean, the name is the name. It's mine. It's registered. So,
Yeah, I didn't know I had an LLC for the Ladybug Collective.
mhm.
That's how much
Amazing.
I care about shit. I'm like, oh, good. Nobody's ever taken the name. Great. Like I gave a crap. People are way too, this whole obsession about not being able to play music and stuff
Mhm.
on YouTube. Give me a break. People wake up. Oh my God, you're going to lose out on $5, Metallica. You're multimillionaires.
Yeah, right.
Yes, those were two satanic signs.
Yes,
They are.
I got it.
I'm not allowed to play it. They wouldn't let me play it, But if you guys want to watch the 2012 Olympics in Britain, please watch it. Maybe a light bulb will go off. Did I show that to you, Joe?
Mm-mm.
Yes. Come on.
The 2012 Olympics?
Yeah, where they're what do they call them? Oh shoot. The bird. What's the Mockingbird? Mockingbird hospitals. That's what they had in England
Mhm.
during COVID. They called it Mockingbird hospitals. Mockingbird is another project too, right?
Yeah,
Project
they've always
Mockingbird,
used
Project.
Mockingbird.
Right, but that's what
Mhm.
they used, Mockingbird hospitals. It
Mm.
literally told us the future. You must watch it. Um, and there is also, excuse me, a sign, a symbol on the staff of the evil giant looking thing. That's all I'll say because I'm afraid they're gonna just like take this
Okay.
off. Um, because they said that that video was universally taken down.
Oh,
It was so well done, and let me tell you, it was done by British military, RAF or what RAF, right? Well, Air Force, whatever. It was
yeah.
definitely done
Royal Air
by
Force. All right.
one of them. I don't know. Definitely. Because that's who's telling us. Those are the white hats on ground control. Our own military. Q, people, Q. The
There's a
highest intelligence. They're allowed the highest intelligence, and they're also the ones that are sneaking the cocaine in.
Yeah, they
It's
found
the
more
White
cocaine
House.
in the White House.
They're the ones that
They
took down
did.
the Georgian Guidestones.
Hmm.
They're the ones that are
Hmm.
making a lot of these memes. They're doing it.
Yeah. I'd
Come
like to know
on.
who's bringing the cocaine into the White House and why
They're
can't
doing
they find it? Why can't they pinpoint that person? You know that they could pinpoint anybody else. Look at the one person who got
it's
her
the only
car
way to make
stolen,
everybody wake up, including
the
somebody.
senator who got her car stolen over there in DC. And in an
Oh,
hour, they
right.
had that person, they had her car. They had her car back in an hour.
Oh, I was thinking of something else. Somebody got jacked. They stole some of these car. They stole a senator's car.
Yeah, it was a while back. It was a it stole a senator's, and the carjacking started, it's gonna that all that stuff will probably escalate here, start escalating pretty bad, but they are starting to crack down on that too. I mean, I
How can
even
anybody
here,
possibly think Skid Row should be all shit and poops and disease?
California's bad.
How does anybody think that this is good? This is the point. This is what they've been doing since 2012. They have to literally smack it in your faces to wake you up. If you don't believe that, oh man, I better not say that. Trying my best not to get in trouble here. Oh gosh. No, you see, I can't even rephrase that because it won't be right. It will just come out just as bad. I'm just tired. I think I'm really tired of all this, Joe.
I
We
think
all are,
everybody is.
right? We
I'm
all
done
are.
with it, man. It needs to stop. They need to stop this. People are so frustrated they're going to start fighting. And the fighting is not going to be pretty. They need to stop it. And everybody's so doggone mad and frustrated at each other. And that's not how we're supposed to do. Congress is the one that's dividing us and making us fight.
Well, Congress should not exist this day and age.
I don't think so either. I mean, we could. They don't need to be
Thank you.
traveling anywhere because there's
Right.
a few people that
That
are
was
saying the
the
thing with
whole
Zoom,
point.
Carolyn, that you put
But
out the other day. Remember,
which
you
one?
said they can all get on Zoom because
Yes.
and somebody else put that out there too, man. They
See,
need
but
to.
Zoom is Chinese. Well, look, what are they doing to me now? It's YouTube I'm more afraid of, not Zoom.
That's right.
So, I mean, come
Yeah.
on.
Zoom seems to be more free than YouTube. YouTube is
That's
American
correct.
based. Zoom
Are
is
they? Are
Chinese
they part
based.
of Facebook
What
or
the heck is
Google?
wrong with that picture?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
You take see then how do you have like DuckDuckGo, which I don't believe DuckDuckGo is any better. Sorry guys.
I don't
One
think it's
was
any
good.
better either. As a matter of fact, I know it's not.
No, no.
There isn't one that's better than the other.
The only way to get information is to actually take one subject and look at it in like six
Here,
different ways.
look, all these guys are
That's it.
search engines. If you can figure out how to be a search engine, the internet is free. The search engines are not, such as Google and MSN, all the other ones.
Funny how we
They're,
have to pay for space in a
yeah, you're
make
paying
believe.
them. You're paying them to keep, to be on their internet, on the internet through their portal. But if you
Well,
can build
internet
your
should be
own
free,
portal, you
water
can
should be
do
free and
yourself.
clean, infrastructure should be paid by taxes. Simple security,
Exactly.
simple,
I mean, they
simple
take enough of our
infrastructure.
dang money anyways. They don't need any of our money. I mean,
Well,
they
no, they
just
just
give it to
pocket
other
it.
people
They say
or
that they're going to
send
give
it
it
away.
to study, shrimp's uh, addiction to nicotine or reaction to
Yeah,
nicotine or
why,
something.
how is shrimp ever
And
going to be
Pakistan
addicted to nicotine?
transvestites, but no,
Yeah. How is shrimp ever going to be addicted to nicotine when they
I,
live under the sea?
I don't know. Well, that nicotine might get in there from a cigarette, I guess. I really don't know,
Oh
but
yeah, somebody
that
might
costs a
go
couple of billion
under the
dollars
ocean.
right there. So they
Somebody
give
might
like
go into
2
the ocean
million.
and
The
smoke.
people,
I
the
forgot
scientists
about
are
it.
happy. They got all their funding and the rest goes into their damn pockets. And don't forget insider trading.
Oh yeah, can't forget about that. Oh yeah, because that's how somebody goes from $145,000 salary a year in less than what 8 years are millionaires. There's just no way. I'm sorry, there's just no way.
Money, greed, power. That's all
To
Satan.
them,
It's
it's
all
money
evil.
is nothing. It's something to be played with that they have total control of. They can do whatever they want with, and you cannot say a word.
That's right.
You are their slave.
Well,
Shut
that's
up
why
and
Congress has got
conform.
to be dismantled. I mean, basically,
I think so
we
too.
had we had Congress set up,
And
because
the
people would
banks.
come from a village or a city or a county or a
Hmm.
state,
Hmm.
and they'd have to drive for 2 days or drive for horse and carriage for 2 days to get to wherever,
And take the
and
vote
that's why
away
we
from the
had these
corporation.
representatives. We
Yep,
don't need them. You know what we
that's right.
need? We need one system
Hmm.
that only citizens of America can get into.
That's right.
We
And
don't even need
we
judges, really. We
and
don't
the
need,
corporation. We need the court systems and
we
I
can
mean,
vote. You tell me
yeah.
America can't vote as one to see if Floyd was guilty or not, or Siobhan, whatever the hell that guy's name was, the cop. Wow,
I
you
don't
are.
know that the justice system could be changed that much. However, there
Oh,
definitely
it would
needs to
take
be
decades, but it
major
can be changed.
reform. I mean, think about this. We had New Mexico had that problem. They had the DOJ come in here, write this big old paper on how bad or systemically bad the cops were, right? So they get
Right.
this monitor who lives in Cincinnati, Ohio. They're paying this guy $1 million a year to monitor the police over. And come to find out, and they've been doing it for quite a few years, that the police are letting certain DWI offenders go. They don't show up to court. They lose the paperwork. They lose the tickets.
Right.
They don't arrest the person. They make a mistake. You know what I mean? And then the people are getting off.
They get off. I
Yet we're
thought somebody
paying this
changed the law.
monitor. We're paying this monitor $1 million a year to make sure that doesn't happen. And where is he? He's in freaking Cincinnati, Ohio. So how can he see us? If he's over there,
Mhm.
how does he see us? That was the stupidest thing that Albuquerque did. And I
That's
never understood. I
interesting.
said
Yeah.
it then and I'm saying it now. It's dumb.
Yeah, I was just watching something on the cartels in Mexico, and I'm like, It's unbelievable. They stopped a truck, 5 guys, in a van, and I think there was a van in back and a van in front, SUV, and they even shot out the window, and there were 3 guys on the truck. They made them all get off, and they got on and they stole the truck. Squattels. They don't know why. They didn't say what was in the truck. But I wonder what they're using them for. I wonder how many of these are left that they're so openly. But that was the point. They said also that the cops tell the truckers just let them have it instead of fighting them.
Yes, they did.
Instead of welcoming some kind of idea of prevental, for the cause and effect routine. No, let's just, get it. I mean, I understand your safety, somebody wants your gold, you take it off, you give it to them. You don't want to die. But, especially, I mean, the truck stuff is probably not they're just truckers. It's not their supplies, but I mean, what's in them? Guns, drugs, what's in them? Is it meant to happen? Is it an inside job? Do these business trucker guys that own these trucks, do they know what's going on? It's a lot of shit.
Well, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
That's true. Yes, we do have to laugh. Oh my God, I have to laugh all the time. Otherwise, I'd be crying all the time. Ask Joe. My
Thanks,
contacts are
God.
not good. That's why I'm looking in on the screen, and I don't want to. I could use my phone, but I'm afraid. I wonder if I could. I'll do it for next time. Use my phone. I honestly came on to yell, but I don't feel like yelling anymore. How about
Well,
you, Joe?
we did yell. I mean, we got a little bit out. I mean, we talked a lot about some stuff. What?
You think of a conspiracy. 22-1B.
The bribery thing has really got me going. This thing with Joe Biden and the bribery thing, the FBI bribing, being
Right.
bribed, not to put that information out. And Joe Biden taking executive privilege.
It doesn't make sense. There is no I mean, he's not even coherent enough to have. I don't believe there's executive privilege. If you commit treason in the United States, you are, if it's proven without a doubt. And there's so much proof. Hunter's laptop alone. Yeah, ask me about Wiener's
Not
laptop and
only
those cops.
Wieners and Hunters.
Ask
Laptop.
about those cops, man.
Yeah. Wieners and Hunter's laptop. Not to mention Nancy Pelosi's laptop.
That's
Even if
correct.
they gave her back her laptop, do you think they
They
didn't
didn't.
copy and
I
download all
believe
this?
that we used January 6th as a ploy to get her laptop. January 6th shooting was fake. It was fake news. When Trump says it's fake news, he really means everything is fake. That was fake. I literally saw the green screen in back. The shooter was in front of the green screen.
Yeah.
Anybody that would have heard a shot go off would have been dodging. They would have been like, oh, somebody got shot. No, they would have been freaking out of there. I mean, you don't have to be from Brooklyn to know this. But
That's
I'll
true
tell you
too. And
something, we've
why didn't
heard shots
everybody
of Brooklyn where
run away when they shot her?
the simplest, I mean, that was my first clue.
Mhm.
But then I got to see this video, and I swear it was an hour and 45 minutes, and it showed every single entrance to the Capitol. And I mean, it was definitely the military. It could have been Dave, X-22. He's definitely military. These people are military. And Trump took an oath of office,
Right.
commander in chief,
Right.
military. You. I mean, I don't understand why people have such a problem with this shit. It's so, to me, it's like so simple. And yet we're so blinded. All right. I've had enough of my say.
Yeah.
Anything else, Joe, that you could think of?
Nope,
Because
we got it.
I'm having a bad day. I'm done. I'm done watching the news.
No, I don't. Yeah.
You need water? Go get water. I mean, I've always been done watching the news, but I am so done watching the It's all fake. I mean, the conspiracies may or may not be true. I believe they are. I mean, they just make more sense than anything, any stories on this earth. From the um, acceptance of creatures like Vril that have us in some kind of enslavement matrix, but they're gone. And that's another thing our Q military had you fight. You can ask any conspiracist. I'm just the one, that doesn't fear saying it. I don't know.
Last night, one of my kids' friends come over, and when President Trump was actually in office, he couldn't stand Trump. He hated Trump, hated him with a passion. Well, he come over last night, and he's telling me about all the stuff that the government is doing, and that, wow, I'm voting for Trump, man. I can't believe these guys.
Right, that's another thing. Q could possibly be all this to just get us enthralled with Trump in a movement. It could be all fake, but the
Well,
thing is, like if you read philosophy like I did, ancient philosophy is beautiful. Like these people's minds are, except for the conspiracies I'm hearing lately, I have never heard such beautiful, wondrous words, of wisdom and thinking outside the box. It's this world makes no sense. We have
doesn't
to
not
have,
right now. It
to
doesn't.
me, it's got to make sense.
Yeah.
It's got to make sense. And
It's
there have
not
been,
balancing. It's not balancing, man. It's
it's
like
not
this,
balancing out.
man.
Right. We've been lied to.
That's right.
It's common sense. We've been lied to all our lives. All of histories, I don't know, a few hundred years at least.
Yeah.
All right, Joe, let's say goodbye. I'm glad we had one or two or three people watching. That was very nice. I did not, 52 minutes. We're
We love the
supposed to do
comments.
20 minutes.
Yeah. We love the comments.
Yeah, thank you. I'm hoping we get more
Thank you.
comments after people are home from
Mhm.
work and get to watch this. I know there's a couple of you. Really fast forward through the boring stuff. We don't care. If you're
Yeah.
only into the conspiracies, definitely. And if you're
We
into
do like hearing from everybody and hearing what you guys have to say also, because we need to
yeah,
be of one mind somehow.
yeah, I can't just listen to one,
Somehow.
not even myself. I need to
Yeah.
listen to everybody.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I can't make a decision. How about
Right.
you guys? Right?
Yeah.
You need to listen. What was that, Joe?
I agree with you.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Guys,
Well,
have a good day, good weekend, and hopefully um we'll see you soon. Try this again on a weekend where we can have more people, and I'll invite Chris Brenham.
my weekends are Sunday and Tuesday.
I would do it on a Sunday. It's mostly
Yeah.
that's the kind of that's a good day. And I know we've done it with Chris a few times. I've done it with a couple of Chris's, a different Chris.
Probably like
There were like
afternoonish,
30 or 40 or
eveningish,
50 of us. Huh?
afternoonish, eveningish.
Well,
Is a
this was
good
way
time.
too early, but I have things to do. So
I know.
packing,
I know.
packing, packing.
I
All
know.
right.
I'll
Love you
talk.
guys. Mwah. Ah, it didn't come off.
All right.
It's open for some red on the fingers. I don't know why. I love you. Take care, all.
Peace out.
Let me see if I could get this.